Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. So today I'm sharing with you some of my favourite products and things that I have been using, watching, eating throughout December. There's a nice mix of TV programmes, makeup, skincare, toiletries and a couple of foodie bits as well. So I hope that you enjoy. I did do a favourites video last month in November, so I will link that below as well if you're interested in checking that one out after this. So I thought I'd kick off December favourites with just a couple of things on TV that I've been really enjoying in December. So the first thing I've actually really been watching quite a bit of is Bob's Burgers on Disney Plus. Now I have seen a few episodes before but just never really got into it, but yeah, I've actually been really finding it quite easy to watch. I like that there's not actually too many characters, so it's quite easy to become invested in the characters, I guess, and I like that the episodes are a bit more slow paced than other things like The Simpsons or Family Guy, and I'm definitely looking forward to watching the movie on Disney Plus after I've watched a few more episodes. And the next thing that I've really enjoyed watching this month, I don't know whether I could really say enjoyed because it's a bit of a horror film, but it's Pet Sematary, the original one from the 1980s. Now if you've seen the remake of Pet Sematary, don't bother. It's awful and just doesn't really relate to the book whatsoever. So I read the book first by Stephen King, which again is excellent if you haven't already read it. So I was very disappointed by the new version of the movie, but the old one is far truer to the book. I think it's like produced by Stephen King, so obviously he had a lot of input in what was included and what wasn't, and it's just like your classic horror film. I think if you like those sorts of films, that genre of films, you would definitely enjoy that one. So next up in my December favourites are just a few makeup-y bits. So starting off with this Fourth Ray Beauty Duet Hydrating Hyaluronic Mist. So this is available on the Colourpop website, and I actually got this in a mystery box a little while ago. It is like basically hydrating cucumber water. It says here it's this hydrating facial mist, quenches skin with a refreshing hydration boost, infused with hyaluronic acid, cucumber water and lingonberry to replenish thirsty, parched skin. Duet features a makeup-friendly microfine mist that will leave your skin hydrated and fresh. So it comes in this really nice box. I think it's quite sleek and simple. And then this is what the bottle itself looks like, which is quite plain. It looks like I've used hardly any, but I literally use this on a daily basis. Sometimes I use it just to like cool myself down a bit. It definitely doesn't interfere with my makeup. Fragrance is primarily cucumber, but you only get that like initial cucumber scent as you first spray it on, and I do find that it does hydrate my skin even through my makeup. I think it's absolutely fantastic. The next makeup thing I've really been loving in December is this, the gloss by Jeffree Star. So I've only got a little bit left in the bottom. This one is in the shade Mouthful, and I never really used to be a gloss kind of person, but I really have got into glosses recently. This one is so gorgeous. I first of all love the packaging. It's very eye-catching. The applicator is a really good size and you get a really good amount of product on the actual applicator. It's a really nice pinky gloss, but it's got a really gorgeous like blue shimmer to it. But I would definitely recommend checking out the Jeffree Star glosses in any shade. I would imagine I've got this and a couple of others and they're just fantastic. They are long lasting, they're not too sticky, and I think that they are just, well, especially this one is a really beautiful shade. So my next makeup favourite I've been using in December is this Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter. Now this is probably the most gorgeous highlighter I've ever seen and ever used. Not only does it smell gorgeous, it smells like coconuts, kind of like that coconut suntan lotion fragrance, but it's just delicious. It is just such a stunning highlighter. It is butter, but it turns to powder when you actually apply it on your skin, which I've never seen anything like that. There's it swatched on my finger, and then I'll just swatch it onto my hand. I mean, Have you ever seen such a beautiful highlighter? It just catches the light, it lasts all day, it just glides effortlessly onto my skin, and I just absolutely love it. It just goes with any makeup look. I do love kind of a gold highlight shade, so this is absolutely perfect for me, and I've been really loving it, and I think I've used it with pretty much every makeup look this month. My next makeup favorite from December is this eyeshadow palette from SheGlam. This is their Deep Feelings eyeshadow palette, and if you want to create a smoky eye, this is definitely a go-to palette, and it's also very inexpensive. So it's got 9 shades in it. I think I actually did do an entire palette review of this, so if you want to see exactly how well it performs, then definitely check that out as well. But it's just every shade you need for a smoky eye. The mattes I think are really nice and pigmented. The shimmers are gorgeous. I really love this shade here. This is shade Silver Fox. It really adds an extra depth to a smoky eye, and it's not too big a palette. It's quite easy to sort of slip in your handbag. It doesn't have a mirror, but not the end of the world. It is just a really fantastic palette, and so far this month, every time I've created a smoky eye, I have been reaching for this one from SheGlam. And then the last makeup item I've been loving this month is this eyeshadow palette from e.l.f. So this is the Hot Jalapeno eyeshadow palette, and it looks like this. I really love these mini palettes from e.l.f. I find that they are, well, first of all, they're tiny, so they're really easy again to just pop in your handbag or take away on a trip, but the quality of the shades is also outstanding. These 2 green matte shades are pretty and I think make for a nice base, but it's really these 2 shades that stand out from this palette. I've never seen a green shade like this. I think I've got some pictures of some eyeshadow looks on my Instagram using this palette, but this green and this gold are just out of this world. They are so buttery, they are so vivid and metallic and gorgeous, and if I ever want to just create a really quick green and gold eyeshadow look, this is definitely the palette that I reach for. So the next few bits are more like toiletry related. The first thing is this vanilla and raspberry shower gel from Original Source. So I really love the Original Source shower gels. This one is no exception. It smells gorgeous, it lathers up beautifully, it makes my skin feel really soft, the fragrance lingered, it's vegan, and it's just, yeah, a really lovely shower gel. I would definitely recommend this one. The next thing I've been loving this month is actually this daily foaming cleanser. This came from Kmart in like a little set of skincare products. So this is the Best Face Forward daily foaming cleanser with passion fruit and green tea. So I do use this every day. You don't need to use an awful lot to get a real good like foaming action going, and it does make my skin feel so just clean and soft and healthy. I don't really suffer with like spots or, you know, anything like that, but it is nice obviously after wearing makeup to have a real good cleanse of your skin. You can never quite get it all off with makeup remover, and I would definitely highly recommend this. It's very gentle on my sensitive skin. It's got like, it's quite a subtle fragrance. It's nothing too overpowering. It doesn't feel like synthetic. It is a really gentle product. So the next thing I've been loving is this Garnier Fructus hair food. So this is the banana hair food, and I have tried a few different ones. I've tried the papaya one, which I love, the macadamia one, but this banana one just smells absolutely divine. I really love the fragrance of bananas, and it does smell like true bananas. It doesn't smell like those like synthetic banana sweets you can sometimes get, or sometimes that like fake banana smell is just a bit sickly and gross, but this one is amazing. This is for dry hair, and I do find, especially like in the sun, the ends of my hair just get like a little bit dry, or if I'm in the pool quite a lot, I find this is a really good alternative to just putting on shampoo and conditioner. What I also love about this is you can use it as either like a leave-in mask, a conditioner, or a hair mask. I tend to just use it on its own rather than with a conditioner as well, and it does make my hair smell so banana-y. It leaves it feeling soft, smooth and just shiny, and I definitely would recommend checking out this banana hair food from Garnier Fructis if you haven't already. And then another fruity favourite for the month is this body butter. So this is grapefruit fragrance. This again is from Kmart, and I think it was only a few dollars, so you can see I've had a good go at it this month. Again, it smells like subtly of grapefruits. It's not too overpowering. It leaves my skin feeling really nice and soft and smooth. Sometimes I just use it as a bit of a hand cream rather than like an all over body butter, but I really love popping this on my skin like after a shower or after I've had a shower after the pool, unless my skin's feeling a bit worse for wear. Definitely sorts out those dry patches and leaves my skin feeling super soft and also smelling of grapefruits, which I mean you can't really go wrong with. So my last couple of favourites this month are actually food related. So the first one is, you can see I've obviously made a start on them, is these Cadbury's favourites. So I think this is like the third box we've gone through this month, but I've just really been loving them. Sometimes you know what it's like, you have your dinner and you just want like a little sweet treat without having like a full-blown dessert. These are like the perfect size. So they're this kind of size. They're bigger than like a Miniature Heroes or a Celebration or that kind of thing, but they are, I think, just big enough to satisfy your little sweet tooth and sweet craving after your dinner. So it's a really good variety of flavors in here. What Tim and I like to do is, when we open them up, is to like divide them all out equally, and then if there's any like spare leftovers, we'll kind of pick one each, so it's nice and fair and we get a nice mix of chocolate each. But these are like always on special offer, so we kind of always have a box on the go, and yeah, just a really great little kind of sweet treat. And then the final thing is actually these sweet and sour bears from Haribo. So again, we did have another bag of these which we've eaten, and we have restocked them, which is why this one has not been opened. So these actually come in 3 like pairs of flavors. There's orange and apple, lemon and cherry, and currant and blueberry. And as the name would suggest, one bear is sweet and one bear is sour, but you can kind of maybe see them, but they are so moreish. Like, it's very dangerous to have a bag of these open because you could so easily just like scoff them all down. But I think the idea of them is just really great, like the sweet bear and the sour bear. And yeah, I just think they're really tasty, something a bit different than just like a normal, like one flavoured sweet or lolly. So that's why I've been really enjoying those in December. So that is all of the things I've been loving throughout the month of December. Let me know if you've tried out any of them, if any of these things you're interested to try out, or if you've got any of your own favourites for the month. I definitely love to know. But thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please do give the video a big thumbs up, leave me a comment, and if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you again in my next video.